Hello, welcome to English R&L. Today, I will talk about improve your English in 15 minutes. Daily asterisk, the 15-minute formula for better English. If you've ever thought, I don't have enough time to learn English, I have good news for you. You don't need hours every day. You only need 15 minutes daily to make real progress. The secret is to use those 15 minutes with focus and the right method. Think about this. If you study English for 15 minutes every day for a year, that's over 90 hours of English practice. And 90 hours, if used well, can take you from feeling stuck to speaking with confidence. In this first part, we'll discover exactly how to spend those 15 minutes, especially if your goal is to improve your listening skills and speak naturally. 1. Why listening is the key. Many learners focus too much on grammar books or vocabulary lists, but forget that listening is the foundation of natural English. If you can't understand what people say, your speaking will always feel slow and unnatural. Think about how a child learns a language. They spend months just listening before they start speaking. You can do the same, but in a faster, more focused way. When you listen every day, you get used to the sounds, rhythm, and intonation of English. Train your brain to recognize words instantly, without translating. Learn grammar and phrases in context, not as boring rules. 2. The 15-minute structure. Let's break down the daily 15 minutes into 3 simple steps. Step 1. Warm up, 2 minutes. Start with something short and easy to get your brain into English mode. Examples: read 3 to 5 sentences out loud. Listen to a very short audio clip you understand well. Repeat a native speaker's sentence slowly. This step is like stretching before a workout. It wakes up your ears and mouth. Step 2. Focused listening, 10 minutes. Choose a short audio, 1 to 3 minutes long, from sources like Podcasts for Learners, ESL Pod, the English We Speak YouTube channels with subtitles, short news reports, BBC Learning English, VOA Learning English. Here's the technique. First, listen. Play it without looking at subtitles. Just try to catch the meaning. Second, listen. Use subtitles to check what you missed. Third, listen. Close subtitles again. And try to understand without reading. This listen-check-listen method trains your ears to work harder and improves your comprehension faster than just listening passively. Step 3. Speaking practice. 3 minutes immediately after listening. Choose 3 to 5 sentences from the audio and repeat them exactly as the speaker said them. Same speed, same tone, same emotion. This helps you copy native pronunciation, naturally learn sentence, rhythm and stress, remember useful phrases without memorizing. You do this every day. Your pronunciation will improve without you even noticing. 3. Keep it interesting. The biggest reason people fail is boredom. If you always listen to things you don't enjoy, you will give up. To make your 15 minutes fun, listen to topics you like: sports, music, cooking, movies. Change your source every week to stay fresh. Challenge yourself. Once a week, choose something slightly harder than usual. 4. The power of consistency. Here's the truth. 15 minutes every day is better than 2 hours once a week. Why? Because language learning is about building habits and keeping your brain connected to the language daily. Imagine you water a plant for just a little bit every day, it grows. But if you forget for a week and then pour a lot of water, it still dies. Your English is the same. 5. Your challenge for this week. For the next 7 days, choose one short audio source you like. Spend exactly 15 minutes a day with the 3-step method: warm up, focused listening, speaking practice. Write down one new phrase each day and try to use it in a sentence at the end of the week. You'll notice you understand more words without translating. You remember phrases naturally. You feel more confident speaking. From listening to speaking, the shadowing method we discovered how 15 minutes of focused practice can transform your listening skills. But listening alone isn't enough. You need to turn what you hear into what you can say. Think of English like music. Listening to songs is enjoyable. But if you want to perform, you have to play along. This is where shadowing comes in. A powerful technique to make your speaking sound more natural, fluent, and confident. 1. What is shadowing? Shadowing means listening to a native speaker and speaking at the same time. Almost like you're their shadow. You don't wait for them to finish. You follow their voice instantly, matching their pronunciation, rhythm, speed, intonation. Not about translating in your head. It's about training your mouth and brain to produce English sounds naturally. 2. Why shadowing works? Shadowing works because it forces you to think in English, not in your native language. Helps your mouth learn muscle memory for English sounds. Improves your listening and speaking at the same time. Teaches you natural sentence stress and connected speech, how native speakers join words together. For example, native speakers don't say, I am going to, they say, I'm gonna. Shadowing helps you notice and use these patterns without memorizing rules. 3. The 15-minute shadowing routine. Here's how to use shadowing in your daily practice. Step 1. Listen first 3 minutes. Choose a short audio about 30 to 60 seconds. From something you enjoy. A podcast, a TV show clip, or an interview. Listen once without speaking, just to understand the meaning and flow. Step 2. Shadow with subtitles. 6 minutes. Play the same clip again, but this time read along with subtitles as you speak. Focus on matching the timing, exactly copying the speaker's tone and pauses, saying every word, even if it's fast. You may feel slow or awkward at first, but that's normal. You're training new muscles. Step 3. Shadow without subtitles. 6 minutes. Now play the clip again without reading. Let your ears guide your mouth. If you miss a word, keep going, don't stop. The goal is flow, not perfection. 4. Real life example. Imagine you choose this sentence from a native speaker. I've gotta head out now, but I'll catch you later. When you shadow it, you'll notice, I have got to becomes, I've gotta catch you. Sounds like catcha, the stress is on gotta, and later by shadowing, you feel the rhythm instead of just reading about it. 5. Common mistakes to avoid: speaking too slowly. Shadowing is about matching the speed. Focusing on one word too much. Keep moving forward. Choosing clips that are too long or too hard. Start small and simple. 6. Connecting, listening, and speaking. When you combine the listening practice from part 1 with shadowing from part 2, something amazing happens. You hear phrases in conversation and can instantly repeat them naturally. Your brain starts storing full sentences, not just individual words. You stop building sentences word by word and start speaking in ready-made chunks, just like a native speaker. 7. Your challenge for this week: for the next 7 days, choose one short audio clip each day, 30 to 60 seconds. Follow the 3 shadowing routine for 15 minutes. At the end of the week, record yourself speaking the same sentences from memory. You'll notice your pronunciation, speed, and confidence improve in just 1 week. Building vocabulary that stays and flows. We learned how to train your ears and connect listening to speaking using the shadowing method. Now we face the next big challenge: How do I remember new words and actually use them when I speak? The answer is active vocabulary building, but not in the boring memorize 50 words a day way. Instead, we'll use context learning and daily mini practice so you can keep growing without feeling overwhelmed. 1. Why traditional vocabulary? Lists fail. Many learners write long lists like apple equals quatau, beautiful equals GP, opportunity equals C, height problem. You don't remember them in real conversation because you never use them in context. When you speak, your brain isn't a dictionary, it's a storyteller. That's why phrases are more powerful than single words. 2. Learn words in chunks. Of learning opportunity by itself, learn it in a natural chunk. It's a great opportunity to learn something new. Don't miss this opportunity. When you learn chunks, you remember when and how to use them. No translation needed. 3. The 15-minute vocabulary routine. Here's your daily process to grow vocabulary naturally. Step 1. Choose 3 to 5 new words, phrases, 3 minutes, take them from your listening practice, part 1 and 2, a movie podcast, or article you enjoy, a conversation you heard today. Step to write an example for each. 5 minutes, make your own sentences using the words. Example word, challenge learning. English is a challenge, but I enjoy it. This project will challenge me to work harder. Step 3. Speak and record yourself. 4 minutes, say your sentences out loud, record them, and listen back. You'll notice if you sound natural and if you're stressing the right words. Step 4. Review yesterday's words, 3 minutes before learning new ones tomorrow. Quickly speak yesterday's sentences again. This is called spaced repetition. It's how your memory locks words in. Term. 4. Connect new words to old knowledge. Link new vocabulary to things you already know. If you learn delicious, connect it to yummy or a sentence from before. This cake is delicious. This cake is yummy. The brain loves connections. It's like building a web of meaning. 5. Make vocabulary part of your life. Here's a powerful secret. You remember best when you actually need the word. So try using new words in your daily journal, writing comments in English on YouTube or social media, talking to yourself in English while cooking, driving, or walking. 6. Real-life example. Imagine you learn the phrase, I'm running late. If you practice it in a list, you might forget it in a week. But if you actually say it when you're late to meet a friend, you'll remember it forever. That's active learning. Point 7. Weekly vocabulary growth plan. Mondays, Saturday. Follow the 15-minute routine, 3-5 phrases daily. Sunday. Review all phrases from the week, speak them out loud, and create a short story using as many as possible. In just 1 month, you'll have 6090 ready-to-use phrases in your speaking toolbox. When you combine listening focus, shadowing, to connect listening and speaking context-based vocabulary growth, you have a complete daily system that fits in 15 minutes but gives you real progress in fluency, listening, comprehension, and natural speaking. Remember, consistency beats intensity. 15 minutes every day for 3 months will beat 3 hours once a month. Always. Thank you for watching the video. If you find it interesting and useful, please give it a like and subscribe.